Hey there, friends. Meteorologist Shane Smith here with your Bluegrass Weather Report late on this Tuesday, December 13th, 2022. In fact, by the time most of y'all watch this, it's going to be December 14th. 2022. Hope you're doing well. We've got a very busy weather pattern taking shape across the bluegrass, so let's not waste any time. Let's get right to the radar and show you what is going on right now. You can see we have showers and thunderstorms entering western Kentucky at this hour. We're recording just before 10:30 on Tuesday evening, and see Paducah heavy rain already heading into your neck of the woods down towards Murray, extending down into the Mississippi River Valley. Evansville's got some rain heading its way, so Owensboro, Hopkinsville, that'll be heading your way in the next couple hours, and some severe weather going on down to our south this evening, down in Mississippi. Greenville, tornado warning down there right now, and that is pushing off to the east. Now, the severe weather should stay down in the deep south for Wednesday. I think Mississippi, Alabama are going to be the prime areas for severe weather. What we are watching here, though, in Kentucky is the threat of some heavy rain. In fact, our friends over at the Storm Prediction Center have us under a excessive rain outlook for tomorrow, with most of the state under a marginal risk of excessive rain. That's rain heavy enough to cause flash flooding, and a slight risk for the areas in yellow, which includes places like Lexington, Frankfort, just west of Somersville, over towards, Somerset, just west of Somerset, over towards Lake Cumberland, Campbellsville included in that slight risk. So, with that, we do have the potential of some pretty heavy rain for your Wednesday. We're talking 1 to 2 inches, isolated spots picking up more than that, and that could lead to some isolated flash flood issues. Now, as of right now, no flash flood watches or warnings are in effect as of 10:30 on Tuesday, December 13th, but that could change, so you will want to stay weather aware as we go on in to Wednesday. Now, how does it all play out? Well, you can see as we take a look at the HRRR. This is the high resolution rapid refresh. This is a short range, high resolution model. And when you can take you into the morning commute tomorrow, so 6 a.m. Central Time. Let's back that up one frame. Heavy rain west of Lexington over towards Louisville in scattered fashion, with moderate rain for most of the state. The I-75 corridor, some moderate to heavy showers in your neck of the woods, down towards Lake Cumberland region, some moderate to heavy rain your way. It is going to be a soggy morning commute for most of the state, with the only exception being maybe out into the Pennyroyal out in far western Kentucky. You folks over around Paducah and Murray, land between the lakes, the rain may move out by that point, but there could be some dense fog in its wake. Now, we take you on into midday on Wednesday. Scattered showers, central Kentucky, far eastern Kentucky, more steady to light rain. Down in the Cumberland Valley, some light scattered showers. But notice the rain shield starting to increase down in Tennessee. And as we take you hour by hour into the future, this is 3 o'clock East Coast time, 4 o'clock East Coast time, the rain becomes more widespread going into the evening hours. We may even see a secondary line of showers and thunderstorms develop, with some more heavier rain rolling in by about 10, 11 o'clock tomorrow evening along the I-75 corridor, or that's for Wednesday evening, going all the way into early Thursday morning for my friends out in far eastern Kentucky. So places like Pikeville, Prestonsburg, up to Paintsville through the Big Sandy. The rain may not move out until 4 or 5 o'clock on Thursday morning, and maybe even a few lingering light showers for Thursday in eastern Kentucky. And then we could potentially see some wintry weather after that. We'll get to that here in a second. Let's look right now at the total rain forecast from the HRRR model. You can see Pikeville not expecting as much, only about a half inch. You get back into central Kentucky, we're talking 1 to 2 inches. Lexington over to Frankfort. Notice in those reds, that's where we start pushing 2 to 3 inches. So Frankfort back over towards Shelbyville. Louisville right now at 1 8/10 of an inch. E-Town 1 7/10 of an inch. Bowling Green, you'll probably pick up around an inch. A little bit more over towards Evansville and Owensboro. 2.5 inches, not out of the realm of possibility. So just be on the lookout for heavy rain causing problems with commuting and the potential of some isolated flooding. Not expecting widespread flooding, but we've already got a pretty close to saturated ground because of all the rain we've already seen over the last couple of days, in addition to the heavy rain coming on your Wednesday and into Thursday. And the GFS model does a pretty good job showing this system kicking on out of here by Thursday. And then behind it, watching for the potential of some wraparound snow as just brutal cold air moves into the Ohio Valley by this weekend. Notice those blue lines, that 528 thickness line showing up in central Kentucky. That is some extremely cold air that the models are trying to push in. In fact, how cold are we talking? Well, let's just take you into the future looking at the temperature anomalies. This is temperatures below average, and our highs for this time of year should be into the 40s. Well, we may be pushing 10 degrees, 15 degrees below that through the weekend, and then watch that this big old blast of Arctic air start pushing in right before Christmas across the country. Now, the models are still all over the place, but a lot of them have been picking up on this potential of a major cold air outbreak in the middle of December, and it looks like we get the first little taste of it, a little appetizer, if you will, this weekend, with the main event coming up just a few days before Christmas. And the air this weekend could be cold enough to deal with snow. GFS model wasn't showing too much, but the Canadian model being a little bit more aggressive with our snow chances, especially on Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, we're not talking a lot of snow, but scattered snow showers could likely develop on a northwest wind and cause a little bit of minor accumulation in a few spots. Now, we're not talking a whole lot. In fact, I think the snowfall output off the Canadian model is a little overdone, showing some locations in the blue picking up maybe an inch or so. Don't know that we'll quite get that much, but it's something to keep a close eye on, and at least that potential is on the board. The other potential that's on the board that we have to really watch out for is going into the week before Christmas. We are talking the potential of major cold air and some moisture coming up from the south. Now, you're going to see a lot of meteorologists putting maps out there showing snowfall forecast around Christmas. I'm not going to do that just yet. The models are going to vary back and forth a whole lot between now and then. But I want you to go ahead and be weather aware for a couple of days before Christmas for the potential of some bitter, bitter cold and maybe some snow to go with that. Now, personally, I know I've said this in the past. Normally I love snow, but I have to do a lot of traveling around Christmas. So I prefer dry Christmas, let everybody get settled in, then let the snow hit. But for you snow lovers out there, is there a chance of white Christmas this year in the Bluegrass? Yes. I would say a better chance than average. Normally we only have about a 10% chance. We had one 2 years ago in parts of eastern Kentucky and central Kentucky. We may do it again this year. That's something we'll keep a close eye on as we go into the future over the coming weeks. So thank you guys for checking in tonight. Our next update will be coming up on Thursday, and I hope you guys take care. Be sure to stay weather aware today and follow me on Twitter at Shane Smith Media. I'll have weather warnings if we have any flash flood warnings posted there. And if you have found value in this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. That really helps us out and helps get the word out with what we're trying to do here at the Bluegrass Weather Report. So once again, I'm meteorologist Shane Smith, and we'll see y'all next time.